Everybody, it is Wednesday morning. It is a little later than normal. That's because I slept in today. Uh, Hold us hot. That was way higher than I was thinking it was going to be. Man, burnt my mouth in the morning. What's up, Tone? Okay, so a little later today, we had a flight in yesterday from Atlanta back home that, strangely enough, what's up, Linda? Just wiped us out. We don't know what happened. Like, we woke up yesterday and we felt great. We had good workouts the day before. Everything was good. We had good food. We ate pretty well over the trip. Lots of meat, lots of lamb, had some tomahawks, had some cowboy steaks. Like, it was fantastic. Got up yesterday, did not have coffee. I purposely did not have coffee because I wanted to wait till we got to the airport to have some coffee. Now, we got to the airport. It was like lunchtime, so we ate, and then after we ate, I was like, "It's too late. I don't want coffee." So I didn't even have coffee yesterday, which isn't a big deal. One day, not a big deal. But we got on the plane. We felt fantastic, energy, no soreness, ready to go. We were planning when we get home, we're going to go to the gym, do all this kind of stuff, right? We got off the plane, and it literally, we like crawled off the plane. Like, getting off the plane was work to walk up the gangplank back to the airport into the terminal. I don't know what happened. Something on that plane just kind of sucked our souls out. We got home. We stopped at Little to get some eggs and some meat. We got home and just freaking crashed. I think we slept for like 9 hours yesterday. So I don't know, last night, like, we went to bed a little later than normal. We were up doing some stuff. I got working, you know how that kind of stuff goes. And by the time we went to sleep and then woke up, it was like 9 hours. So something zonked us out yesterday. Don't know what it was, but we're back on it today. Feel fantastic right now. I'm a little sore because I've changed up my fitness routine, my lifting routine a little bit, which I don't know if you guys have noticed or seen. I'm getting out of the bodybuilding methodology where I'm doing a lot more volume, a lot more focus on specifically trying to get bigger muscles. And I'm getting back more into the functional strength, powerlifting, how strong can I get kind of system. So part of that is because I wanted to make a change. And part of that is because in me wanting to make a change, I decided to build a program that is specifically designed for strength building. What's up, Andrea? So I have a program that is being tested right now. I got 5 or 6 guys that are in here with me. We're getting in it every day. What's up, Teresa? And lifting some heavy weight. So I'm doing some max effort work, some dynamic work, lifting heavy stuff that I haven't done in a while. My central nervous system is kind of freaking out. So I'm a little sore, but I am really liking the heavy lifting. I didn't realize how much I've been missing lifting max weights. So it's super fun to get back into. Okay. What do I want to talk about today? As I've already rambled on for 10 minutes. Let's see. A couple things on my mind. First thing I want to talk about is been talking about it over the last few weeks, and that is the beginner program that I'm putting together. I did a survey. I got a bunch of people. Thank you for anybody that replied to the survey and gave me some feedback on what you would be looking for in a beginner program. I'm about a week or two away. I'm working on the actual design of the program, like what the workouts are going to be, what the structure of the workouts and all those types of things are going to be. Things that I want to let you guys know, because I want this to be something that is accessible to as many people as possible. So I'm letting you know so that you can let your friends know that when this comes out, they're going to want to do it. You're going to want to do it. Okay. I'm basing this at the beginner level. Okay. This is not in a derogatory standpoint, but the lowest common denominator of people that are trying to start making changes for their fitness and their health. Okay. People who may have movement limitations, who may be struggling just to get up and down the stairs, get up and down off the couch. If you're obese, if you have an injury, whatever. I want to make this as entry level as possible. Okay. So there may be even some stuff in here that's you're doing this exercise in a chair. Okay. It's not going to be specifically chair exercises, but there will be aspects of some of the stuff that we're doing where if you're in a chair and that's all you can do, that's what you're going to get. All right. There's going to be minimal things of getting up and down off the floor. Right. There's going to, it's the idea is I want to, and this is the main goal of this program. Okay. I want you to start moving your body in as many different ways as possible. And I want you to start building a habit of doing it consistently. That is the goal of this program. I don't care how much you're lifting. I don't care how complicated the movements are. The idea behind this beginner program is build a habit of movement and doing a little bit more than you're doing right now. Okay, that's what this program is going to be about. Now, on top of that, included with this is the really fun part. It's not going to be so basic that only beginners can do it. I'm going to include options and modifications for progression. Okay, this is going to do a couple of different things. One, if you're a beginner, you have a starting point, and then you now have a place to progress to. If you're currently in a chair and you're doing most of your work in a chair, let's say you're doing squats and you have to sit down and stand up out of a chair, you're going to get progressions in how to move away from that chair to do your squats. Okay. If you are already able to do squats, then we're going to give you some options on how to make those squats a little bit more challenging. Okay. Maybe it's a depth thing that you need to work on. Maybe there's some things that we can do to increase your range of motion in your hips or your ankle flexibility. Maybe there's some things where we can add some resistance or find some way to change it up to make it more challenging. But I want to give people progressions so that you can have a starting point. If you're an intermediate lifter, if you're an intermediate person, I already have programs for you. If you can already do kettlebell squats or dumbbell squats or a good squat, air squat in general without assistance, then we have programs for you available already. Okay. This is for those people that are just getting started, have no experience, and need something now. All right. That's what this is going to be for. So it's going to be a program that comes out. It's going to be basically a monthly program. Every month, there's going to be a set of exercises that I want you to practice for the month. And that's what it is. It's practice for the month. You're going to get the exercise at the beginning of the week or the beginning of the month. And you may not be able to, you may not even understand what most of them are. I'll give you videos and we'll walk through. What's going on, Natalie? I'll give you videos and we'll walk through. What's up, Michael? What's up, Danny? We'll walk through all the different exercises, how to do them, what you can expect, and what the workout should feel like. And then I'll also provide progressions. What do you do if you can already do this? How do we make it a little more challenging to get you to the next level? Okay. So that's all coming. I'm working on that. I'm trying to figure out the best way to deliver that. It will probably just be an email that you get on a regular basis that has, here's the workouts with the videos and everything else with some base information. And I'm also thinking about including a workout log so you can track what you're doing month to month. Okay. Because I want you guys to see the progress. The whole idea of this is you're going to get a set of work that at the beginning of the month is going to be difficult for you to do. But then by the end of the month, you should be able to do that bing, bang, boom, and be like, okay, what's next? I want to learn something more. My body can do this now. What's next? So it's a month-to-month progression. You're going to get a little bit better every single month. You're going to take that into the next month and get better again, and take that into the next month and get better again. And you're going to be able to track and see how things are improving. Okay. What's up, Shauna? How's it going? Yeah, everybody's got their handles. I don't always remember who's who. So that's what's going on there. I expect in the next 2 to 3 weeks to actually announce that and launch that and let you guys know when it's available. Okay. I will probably do some launch deal like 50% off or some kind of discount or first month free, something like that. I'll let you guys know when that all happens, but it's going to be very expensive. It's going to be like $14.99 a month. Okay. Super accessible. I want everyone to be able to get in here and start moving their body on a regular basis, guys. Okay. That's what this is all about. No app to download. There will still be group access in the Facebook group. I have members on the Facebook group. You'll still get the monthly calls. You're going to be a member just like everyone else. You just won't have the app. You just get to download a PDF or download the video, watch the video, and write things down in your log. That's all it is. Super simple. I want to make it as simple as possible. Okay, we're going to call it the Beginner Simple program, the Simple Beginner program, something like that. All right. What's on my heart? What's on my mind today? One of the things that, and I want to try, you guys know how I am. I'm going to try very hard to keep this one short. Okay. One of the things that you guys know I talk about is the idea that whatever you do to get where you want to go, okay, is what you need to do to stay there. Okay. And I'm not necessarily talking specifically about diet and nutrition and fitness, but that's a big part of it. A lot of it is mindset. The things that I've had to do, and I hear a lot of people who don't know my story and don't know that I was 70 pounds overweight. They don't know my story. They don't know that I was depressed and in a bad place with myself, my own identity and my own relationship with myself. A lot of people look at me now and think, "Oh my God, he's always been in shape. It must be easy for him. It's not the same. I can't relate to that." Well, guess what, guys? I wasn't. I was talking with Coach Natalie this week while we were traveling, and she recommended to me that I share a little bit about how much of a fat kid I am inside. You guys have heard me talk on videos about what my diet used to be as an adult before I really woke up and realized I needed to make a change. Just if you haven't heard that, we'll go over it. Okay. My normal day was getting up in the morning. I would have a cup of coffee. I'd stop at Dunkin' Donuts on my way to work, have a cup of coffee with 2 or 3 scoops of sugar, spoons of sugar, often flavored. So it also had Irish. Usually I like to get the Irish cream flavor. So flavored with sugar. Then I would also get 1, often 2 Boston cream donuts. And I would get 2 or 3 mini bacon and cheese or sausage and cheese mini wraps because they were the healthy option. Got to be healthy. Got to get that healthy option. Yeah, that was my breakfast pretty much every single day. For lunch, most days, if it wasn't this, it was something similar to this, a sub with fries, or I'll go out and get a sub with chips or something like that. But I would go, I worked right near a Red Robin. So many days a week, I was going to Red Robin, getting a bacon cheeseburger, bacon hot dog, or both with a basket of fries because Red Robin is unlimited fries. And I could not get my head around the idea that if I was paying for unlimited fries, I didn't have to eat 2 baskets. They were free. I would get another basket for free. So I had to take advantage of that. I was eating 2 baskets, thick cut Texas French fries, thick cut bread fries, whatever they call those thick cut fries, 2 baskets almost every day. Okay. And I want to impress on you guys, I'm not exaggerating at all. This is literally what I ate almost every day. For dinner, many nights, pretty much every night, it was either pizza, going out to a restaurant somewhere and getting a burger, or steak fries. Thank you, Shauna. Or getting a burger with fries and a drink, because I drank at the time as well. So there was alcohol involved at pretty much every, not every night, but many nights. If I went out to eat, there was probably a beer or whiskey or something like that involved. If I didn't go out to eat, then I was at home. It was pizza. It was pad thai. I love pad thai. I would get, and here's the deal, guys. With my pad thai, it wasn't just, hey, I'm going to have some pad thai. Okay. I would get pad thai, double order chicken. So double meat. And then I would also get 2 orders, complete sides of spring rolls. And there were 3 spring rolls per order. So 6 additional spring rolls on top. And the spring rolls are nothing more than the wrapping with noodles inside, and there might have been a little bit of chicken or something inside, like nothing crazy. Okay. And then the dip, because the sweet sauce dip was what it was all about. You just dip them in there. It's really more about getting the sauce. That's something I would eat multiple times a week as well. So, and then the pizza, whenever I got a pizza, it was a Domino's large thin crust meat lovers pizza. Okay. Hey, I had something right early on with the meat. That is what it is. So yeah, so that was my normal week. Okay. And at the time, this was when in my 30s, and I got to almost 250 pounds. I was not in shape. I thought I was. We can talk another day about my identity and what I thought I was versus what I really was. But I was a fat guy. I was normal, average American male, mid 30s, overweight, and unhealthy. Okay. That's the me. That's the me where I was at when I started this journey 12 plus years ago. Okay. It took me, I wanted you guys to understand this. It took me 8 years to get to that, to get to where I am now. Okay. It took me 8 years from where I started in my late 30s to where I am now. Took me 8 years. It's been 5 years since then where I've been what you see now, which is why a lot of people don't realize. Nobody that is following me has ever been part of my life or seen me make the transition. So it's not like a lot of influencers and a lot of people that are out there who are becoming influencers and coaches and doing this kind of stuff while they're still making these changes. I've made those changes. I'm now in the maintenance phase of my life where I'm trying to maintain and grow and progress and fight off going backwards. Okay. I'm where I want to be and I'm going to stay here. Okay. It's a different part of the journey. So that's a little bit of where the disconnect. A lot of people think, well, he's in shape. He's always been that way. Nope. Haven't been. Sorry. If we go back even further, this is the stuff that blows my mind when I think about the things that I did as a teenager, as a kid, not even as a kid, as a teenager, as a 16, 17, 18-year-old, getting ready to graduate high school, kind of doing things on my own, just having a blast, loving life, right? Setting myself up for success as an adult, okay? I like to reverse engineer things. I have an engineer mindset. I'm an engineer. I'm an IT guy. At one point in my life, I don't know when or where or how, I decided to reverse engineer my favorite junk food. Okay. So one of the biggest things that I had growing up as a kid was Kool-Aid. Everybody loves Kool-Aid, right? At some point along the line, I realized that Kool-Aid doesn't really have its own flavor. It's just a color. Kool-Aid isn't what makes Kool-Aid good. Sugar is what makes Kool-Aid good. When I realized that I could make Kool-Aid anytime that I wanted to, whether I had a Kool-Aid packet or not, all I had to do was add sugar to water. Guess what I did? I started drinking sugar water. I literally would take a glass of water, pour a couple spoons, or even just start pouring sugar in and mix it up till it dissolved. And then I would drink that for the day. And I would do that multiple times a day. Right? Think about that. I literally was drinking sugar water. Now, that's not even the best. That's not even the best. Okay. One of my favorite activities to do again, reverse engineering things. When I realized that what made Reese's Pieces peanut butter taste so good is that it was just peanut butter with extra sugar. Okay. Guess what I did? I literally would go into the cupboard. I'd get our Jiffy or Jif or Skippy or whatever it was that we would have up there. I'd get a bowl. I'd get a giant, not a tablespoon, not a teaspoon, one of those giant soup spoons. Okay. The ones that just barely fit inside the container of the peanut butter. I'd get 2 or 3 giant scoops of peanut butter, put it in the bowl. I'd get my sugar out of the cupboard, pour sugar on top of my peanut butter, keep pouring. Okay. Put it back up. And then I'd mix it all up. And then I'd go downstairs in the basement and snack on sugar peanut butter for the afternoon while I watched TV or played video games or did whatever. Okay. So my two favorite snacks, guys, when I was a teenager, think about this. My two favorite snacks was sugar water and sugar peanut butter because I didn't have to go buy it. It was cheap and it was just as good as the stuff I get at the store. Okay. That's me. When I was growing up, you got a hollow leg. You could eat forever, and I could eat forever. And I thought that I would always be thin. I thought that I would always stay skinny. Okay. I never had any idea of the impact that food would have on my body. Did it affect me right then? Probably. Did I feel it? Probably not. I was 18, 17, had no idea anything about what metabolic health was. Okay. But the mindset of that I had that this is what I used to be able to do and it was no big deal. The idea that there's nothing wrong. It never occurred to me. Not a single time did it occur to me that drinking a glass of sugar might not be healthy, or that putting half a cup of sugar into a bowl of peanut butter might not be healthy. Never occurred to me until I was in my mid-30s and falling apart. Then I realized that somewhere along that way, those 8 years, that 8-year journey from when I decided to make a change to when I found carnivore and things really kicked in. I found fitness. I found whole food. I found paleo. I found Whole30. I found all of the things, stepping stones along the way. Somewhere in there, I realized that food matters as much as the fitness does, because the fitness changed my life. Fitness absolutely changed my life. Nutrition in combination with fitness got me where I am today. I would not be where I am today unless I had understood the importance of nutrition in health and how it supports my fitness and my physical ability. I would not be here today if I did not learn and understand how important fitness was and maintaining physical ability was and how it supported and managed my nutrition. The two work together. You need them both. If you want to get where I am today, and I'm telling you this, guys, I want where I am. People look at me, and I've had people say, like, I don't think I could ever do what you do. You absolutely can. You have to understand that it is fitness, it is nutrition, and it is never quitting. You need them both. You need to do them both as much as possible, and you need to never stop doing them. If you stop, you're done. If you never stop, it doesn't matter if you fail. It doesn't matter if you succeed. You're going to learn for the next time and you try it again. Okay. 8 years, guys. This process is not short. This process is a lifetime. I had a call last week with one of my groups, and the idea that what is the rush came up. What's the question? Ask yourself, what's the rush? Why are you so frustrated right now? If this is a lifestyle, you literally have the rest of your life. So why are you stressed over where you are today? What's the stress? You've got your whole life. Enjoy where you are. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the improvements that you've already have. Enjoy the idea of where you're going to be in a couple of years. You're stressed over your weight right now. You're stressed over the things that are happening to you right now. You're missing the fact that this is your life. Enjoy it. Okay. Lifestyles don't have end dates that matter, because when they're done, you're done. Okay. So the idea that you have to get to a certain point in the next 6 months, or I'm upset with my InBody scale, or I'm not happy with, I haven't lost this weight, or I wish I could do X, Y, or Z. Okay, great. Change the plan, whatever. Adjust your goals, do what you need to do. But if this is the way you live, it's not changing. Okay. If this is the way you live, if you're going to eat this way, if you're going to be a ketogenic dieter, let's call it that, whatever, right? Whatever word you want to use. If you're going to eat ketogenically, if you're going to be someone who does physical activity regularly, challenges your body regularly, then Where that takes you doesn't matter. Just do it consistently. The progress will happen. You will see the changes in your life that have nothing to do with the scale. That's the other aspect of this whole looking at this as a lifestyle thing. If you look at this as a lifestyle, the scale goes away. Your life becomes a focus. This is a quality of life process that we're on. This is a quality of life journey that we're on. This is not a weight loss journey. This is not a I want to look better journey. Okay? Yes, I want to look better. Yes, I want to feel good about myself. Yes, I want to be proud of the work that I put in, and I want people to be proud of me, and I want to set an example for my kids and all of those things. I want a better quality of life for myself and for those around me. That's what this needs to be about. If it's about anything other than that, you're missing the point. Because everything boils down to that. Everything boils down to that. Okay? So I got a little preachy there. Sorry, guys. Not sorry. But I want you to understand that I have not always been in shape. I am a fat kid. Okay? I have been a fat kid. I'm a fat kid at heart. But it's not who I identify with. Okay. There is a difference between acknowledging this is going to be a hard one for somebody to hear. There is a difference between acknowledging your inner fat kid, acknowledging your carb addict identity. There is a difference between acknowledging those things and living in those things. Too many of you are using your carb addict status as an excuse to do carb addict things. If you don't want to live the life of a carb addict, stop identifying as a carb addict and start identifying as a healthy version of yourself, someone who doesn't do those things. Start taking the actions and building the lifestyle and the vision for yourself that you want that isn't a carb addict. You may have been a carb addict and you may still have the thoughts and the processes and the habits of a carb addict, but you can change those. You don't have to keep them. So every time you say, I'm an addict, I'm a carb addict, you are reinforcing the idea that you have to hold on to those things. Okay? I have been an addict. I have been a fat kid. I am no longer an addict and I am no longer a fat kid. Do I still need to be vigilant so that I don't go back to those things? 100%. Because that's not the identity that I'm currently living or do I want to live. But that doesn't mean I'm still an addict. And we need to start understanding that difference. All right. Cool, guys. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. I will catch up with you guys next week. Still haven't gotten the start date for the job, so you can expect me here Wednesday unless something changes. Take it easy.